So the system all began when I started, when I grew about $50 to over $3,000 in the space of 1 week. A man that flew in from Lagos on his private jet, all right, to have meetings with me. And then when I showed him the the, the reports since 2019 to as of last year when he came, I mean, when he saw the results that the system was doing, that the lowest the system could do in a month was about 6% in a month. And he told me he can't deal with a company. That was the profit was too high. The return was too high.
Amiable viewers and adorable viewers, this is Susan and Let's Talk with Susan. Whoops! I'm here again to bring you some very insightful information concerning how you can trade with Forex. You know, when people talk about Forex, you know, there's this chills that runs down your system, this kind of fear. Oh, would I lose my money? Or I'm not cut out for this. I don't have the time to talk about Forex because I've lost my money in Forex. I've tried to analyze the chart and all that. There is good news. When I was told about this expert advisor, they told me that, in fact, it was like, oh, Susan, this is really good. This is doing so well. But, you know, I have been into the Forex system. I'm a chart analyst as well. I could read the charts. I could draw, you know, my entry positions and my exit positions. But when it comes to expert advisors, when it comes to bot trading, I'm like, no, because I've witnessed, you know, a lot of accounts blown off, all in the name of the expert advisors and the bots, or even human sentiments. I'm not really cut out for all that. But when Mr. Choice, you know, who's going to be my guest today, told me, he said, Susan, this is doing so well. I said, I'm very careful of what I put out there. He said, this is doing so well. I just want you to, you know, join us and see what is happening. You know, and amazingly, I said, okay, let me give this a try because it is very dangerous to miss opportunities. You know, the saying that says, it says, opportunity of a lifetime should be maximized within the lifespan of that opportunity. So I said, okay, let me give it a try. I'm a risk taker, but I have learned over time how to, you know, minimize my risk, especially when going into an investment. I accepted. And one beautiful thing with this is you can fund with any brokerage firm of your choice. Your money is in any brokerage firm of your choice. Be you if you're in UK, if you're in the US, if you're in Australia, if you're in China, if you're in India, just name it. Anywhere you are in the world, in Uganda, in Namibia, in South Africa, in Nigeria, just anywhere you find yourself in the world, just connect to that brokerage firm that you're comfortable with. That brokerage firm that you're comfortable with, and that is all. The next thing you need to do is to subscribe to each of the package. So I wouldn't want to say so much, but I'm already enjoying some very good profits. Like I'm going to share my accounts with you so you can see my account. You know, whatever I've not practicalized, I really don't talk about it because we have a lot of Ponzi's out there. When people say bring your money, we trade for you, my dear brother and sister, it could be a Ponzi scheme. And you know, a lot of people have gotten their fingers burnt with this idea of bring your money, just put your money here and we'll give you a ROI. Generate your ROI by yourself. Making money is very difficult to come by this time around. Globally, you see what the global economy is talking about. Not to talk about the Nigerian economy. So it is not wise to throw your money away. So I decided to just put in some funds, you know, into this structure, the Safe Act structure. And in less than 3 days, I was able to buy like, you know, a 7.5% of my trading portfolio. Can you imagine that? Even if you're able to bag a 5% of your trading portfolio, I mean, it's a huge profit when it's come, you know, in a month. When you round it up to a month, it becomes a huge profit. All right. So today I'll be having Mr. Choice, who is the brain behind the expert advisor, He has been in this system long. He's been, experimenting this expert advisor, and he has the full assurance telling us that it cannot go wrong. I have never seen someone coming up with such an assurance, making us believe that this cannot go wrong. He says, Susan, I have the best globally. And I was like, really? Making money is good. So since you have the best, let's bring you out and let all of us maximize the best, make money at ease with your two eyes closed. This is all about, making money with Forex, making money with Forex at no risk. All right, Mr. Choice, you're welcome. All right, so adorable viewers, you heard from me, and now we have Mr. Choice here, who is the brain behind the EA. Remember, I said he is so confident about his EA, and I'm here to ask him questions of your gray area. And if you have further gray areas you'd want to talk about, you can just drop your comments, right in our comment section. All right, Mr. Choice, over to you. What is your expert advisor all about? Because I have made money, and I'm trying to understand how in just less than 3 days I funded my account, I was able to bag over a 7%. So what is the magic? What's the magic of the E?
Awesome. I'm so excited to have you on this call. Um, there's no magic, all right. I just believe that over the years I've seen a couple of persons struggle making money from the largest financial market, and mind you, I own an academy as well, so I know what it is when you ask people to come and learn how to trade and make money. And a lot of persons complain not having time. They don't have that patience to wait till markets get to where it's going so that they can, take trade and do all the stuff like that. So we decided to think out of the box to see how we can get people, those who are doing 9 to 5, and then that they can leverage in the system and then make money for themselves. So it's just about 3 different logic put together in order for us to be able to stay conservative with proper risk management, so that people won't get their accounts blown, and then people will enjoy at least a minimum of between 1 to about 15% in a month. And that's the reason why we decided to do this thing. And this system has actually been there since 2019. All right. So the system all began when I started, when I grew about $50 to over $3,000 in the space of 1 week. And I knew it was an aggressive system. Yeah, it was an aggressive way of trading. But now I kept on modifying the system over the years. And as of last year, since February 2023, I got the final product that when other EAs, other company systems were failing, our system was just making profit. Was consistent, making $2 to $20 in a day, $2 to $20 in different accounts, and I just kept monitoring it. I now said, okay, so if we can have this, and then we have track record of different people who could, leverage on the system, and then see this system win, and then also see the risk management in place. Why not we get people to leverage and make money for themselves? That's just the simple logic. Because I love it when I see people win. I love it when I see that people want to leverage in the largest financial market, but they can't because they don't have the time. And then also, even when they have the finance sitting in bank, and they cannot leverage to make money for themselves. So I was like, okay, dollars is increasing, all right? It's on the increasing side. Even those that didn't even believe in the system, I told them, you know what, just create your account with any broker of your choice, deposit your money and link to our system. Some of them did, but didn't link to their system. But now that the dollar has increased, they even called me to thank me that some of them made over 5 to 10%, without even trading. But those that traded have made, I think we have done, some accounts did over 77% in the past 7 months. Some accounts did over that. Some accounts did, depending on when they all came in. So that's the system we have for now.
Wow, this is quite amazing. In fact, I'm just trying to understand the system, because when you told me about this, I was like, Forex, I'm not sure I'd want to talk about Forex, but proofs don't lie. Looking at my account, like I'm going to share the screen too with the viewers. Looking at my account, I just told myself that this is amazing. This is amazingly amazing. You can comfortably make money with this system. It's one system that is doing some well. So it's some system that you could just say, okay, let me put some money there, trade it for 3 months, connect to the VPS, which is the virtual private server. Whether your network is working or either your network is not working, it doesn't concern the VPS. Once you connect with the VPS, it picks up your account and starts, running your account. All right, so Mr. Choice, I have another question. Yes, we know we can form with any brokerage firm of our choice, no matter where we find ourselves in the world. We just need, a VPS subscription of about 120 and a subscription package of, according to our trading portfolio, to connect to the system. Now, assuming, like someone asked me a question, he said, Susan, I know I have the funds in my control. It has happened with several other, platforms that tell you just the fund is in your control. You cannot lose your money, but I lost my money. Assuming I connect and I don't have the time to go stop the EA or check my account or even bother myself about the account, what is the assurance that my account wouldn't be blown off? And I told him the risk level is quite minimal, but that is from me. So he would want to hear from you. So what is the assurance on that?
Perfect. I like using talking with great backups and history. All right. Like I said, in the past, how many months, in fact, even since 2019, the only thing we have modified in this system is a risk reward ratio. All right. Over the years, the system has actually been making good money. And then I realized there was a man that flew in from Lagos on his private jet, all right, to have meetings with me. And then when I showed him the the, the reports since 2019 to as of last year when he came, I mean, when he saw the results that the system was doing, that the lowest the system could do in a month was about 6% in a month. And he told me he can't deal with a company. That was the profit was too high, the returns was too high. And this was just like a consistent, profiting. That doesn't mean that in between the days in a week, the EA can lose trades, all right? But then the profit was consistent. The lowest our EA could do in the past 1 year was 6 to 12% in a month after we had adjusted it to proper conservative trading. But the man said he can't risk his money because it was too high. So I also learned a lesson from that. So now our system, firstly, starts every trade with 0.01. Madam Susan, you also, I know I think in between sometime 2 to 3 years ago, you were also trading. You understand when a system started?
I'm still trading.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. You understand a lot size of 0.01, what that is when it comes to a system like ours. And then that is how small the system will be starting to trade. And we will manage this trade. You won't believe, 0.01, how can it do 6%? How can it do 10% in a month? It's none of your business. The system has a way of doing his thing. So the risk management is top notch. And also, you can go to sleep. Like attending to the question now, you can go to sleep. Yes, you can go to sleep. Now, why you can go to sleep is that so many people who have already leveraged on the system, they don't even check their accounts. Right? Talking to you, I've not even been checking some accounts. I go to do my business because the system is wired in such a way that if it change direction of trend, it will close all the trade. Even if it is in a loss, he close all the trade and start doing his work all over again. Before you know, 2 to 3 days, he has built back all the profit. He closes in the trade. So it will not, nothing can cut the system short that it will lead to a point of blowing an account. So we have that risk management system in place. So even if you happen to see a drawdown in the system, yes, it happened in the market because sometimes even we humans, when we trade, we suffer drawdown. But ours has never been to the point of blowing an account. So that means if the system sees a drawdown, I mean, before you know it, before the day runs out, it will recover from the drawdown and then close in the profit. And we have all these systems put in place that the system has a good recovery system as well. And also we go all out to still tell all our partners to do this one thing for us. If you are using any broker of choice, all right, use any broker from
Okay.
different walks of life. Now, always advise your broker to make sure that they set what we call 50% equity protection level. Now, I've never seen our EA did a 30% drawdown before. I've never seen it. So now why am I saying set a 50% equity protection? Should in case of anything, maybe probably we wake up one morning and then decided we hear that there is a tsunami happening in the US, because that is the only thing that can make the market go,
I
so
can make
bad, because
search. Yes.
exactly. So in such situation, the EA cannot control it. Let's say if the EA was against, all right, the direction of the where the tsunami is happening. Let's say if it was maybe buying Euro USD, and then when USD is completely gone or whatever happened, and then it decided to dump like that. We said so that you won't have to lose your accounts completely. Just have your 50% equity protection in place, so that at least was how bad, worst case scenario, we have 50% of your equity protected. And this way, like I said, I've not seen anybody, in fact, I've not seen our EA done 30% drawdown before. So in the past 6 months, are
Okay.
you saying that we've not been having bad market in the past 6 months? It is even in this
Of
same
course, there
past
have
six
been.
months. Exactly. So I've seen companies failed. In the past 6 months, I've seen EAs blown accounts, different companies failed. But our system has a way to navigate it. Just to even add to it, last week Friday, that last week was a very terrible week in the market. But trust me, our system came out with over
Last
3%.
week,
Last week was
last
very
week,
terrible. Last week was
I
very terrible.
funded on the 30th of January, which was last week. And by
Exactly.
2nd of February, I was already in about 7 point something percent. You mean
Perfect.
that it was a terrible week?
It was
Oh,
a
I
terrible
am
week.
in for money bagging.
No,
Okay.
no. So this thing I'm telling you that I have guys from people call me from the Europe, and they were like, I love the way the system navigates. How last week was terrible. Some of the friends called over and then complaining, how is your system doing? That their own system, they are suffering a terrible drawdown. And he called me. He said, but how come our system is not seeing what others actually saw? I said, no, that he didn't see. Our system had to shut down all the trades and then remove in the direction of the market. So
They
this is how
picked up.
our system is
I
built.
saw that.
Exactly, exactly. So that
Wow.
is what we experience. So
Wow.
if in between this past 6, 7, 8 months, I mean, the system has always been navigating its way out, and then without taking people in a bad market, bad drawdown. I can tell you, take my word for it, that I mean, you can leverage on this system, make profit for yourself without having to have fear over anything. And I think I would like to tell people
Wow.
is that when leveraging in the system, just let go fear. Fear, I've seen somebody who also leveraged in the system because of fear. He believed that negative thing will always happen because it is a robot, and then command that fear to himself. But as I'm talking to you, I've had guys who are working in different big offices. They've not touched their account in the past 2 months to even check what is happening. And the next thing they called me, they said, I just
Wow.
noticed that the system did about 10% last month. It did about 15% last month. Wow, incredible one. Some of them had to increase their portfolio. So that is the best I can tell you. And another thing too is that we have given the powers to every partner. The account is in your hand. Look at your account, see what the system is doing. If you're not comfortable, you can feel free to, take off the trade if you're not comfortable with. Now, one of the things I said this is because, the system, we are making it for people to be able to, have power again. Over the years, I've seen people hand over money for people to trade. And then the moment you give out your money to people to trade for you, you have lost the power. You have lost control.
You've
And you
lost
hear
control
stories
and power over that fund.
over
Absolutely.
that funds. Yeah. So, and then they'll be telling you, oh, today the market wasn't going well. Today I'm going to draw down to recover. We are not telling you stories. You're seeing, if you are having drawdown, you see your drawdown yourself. If you are in profit, you see to how many percentage. I'm going to show you an account that just joined us, not up to a month yet. I think 12th of February, we make that account 1 month. That account has already done over 12.5%. And this is somebody that
Please,
had bought.
show me. I've seen mine, but when Susan is saying, they'll say, "Oh, Susan could be a marketer." So, but show me. I want to see more
All right.
accounts, that are doing
Okay.
fantastically well.
Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show you this account, and this man told me a very incredible story about his trading journey. He said he lost a couple of money in different ventures, and how is he sure that this system, the ads, is not going to be the same? I said, well, I don't like telling people how my system works. Do you know what? Just give it a try for 1 week. If you're not satisfied, I mean, you can try something else. And that 1 week,
I can imagine.
that 1 week, he was the one that called me and said, listen, don't you guys have a kind of business side of this system? I'm interested in pushing it in Europe. I'm serious. I'm going to share the account with you.
Wow.
Please permit me to share my screen with you.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Few seconds. And by the way, how is your account going? Permit me to ask.
Doing fantastically well. In fact, let me even check it this morning. I haven't checked it.
Okay.
Today is 5th of February. So let me see my accounts.
Okay. All right. So perfect. Please, can you see my screen?
Wow, this is good. All right, I can see your screen.
Okay, so this account, I like for people to see, first of all, that it's a live account. Some person would think we are showing them a kind of demo account. So whenever I tweak it to the left like this, so that you can see it's a live server.
Yeah,
okay, so let's take a walk. Yeah, let's take a walk to see what the system has done this morning. Today is 5th of February. All right. This system has done $12.
Yes, 5th of February.
$12 already. Okay. Now you can see the lot size management. He didn't need to take bigger lot size to make $12. Between 0.01 and 0.02. That's the highest lot size. Now let's go back to when this account first came into business. All right. So this account joined the Safe Arc on the 12th of January. Please, can you confirm the date?
Yes, I can see that.
Perfect. 12th of January. So this account was funded with $2,104. And do you believe that between 12th of January, we are not yet 1 month yet? This account has done about, what is it called? Excuse me. This account has done about $330. Okay, Madam Susan, I know everybody knows how to calculate in their system how this thing works, but permit me to also use my calculator, all right? Because I love it.
Okay, go ahead, please.
When we do the mathematics together, all right? So let's use this system. No problem. Let's check what the profit is in the past how many weeks. Okay, so this system has done $330. So if we divide this by $2,104 and then multiply this by 100, that means this person has done 15.6%.
A 15.6% already done in less than a month. Just let's call it 3 weeks.
Call it 3 weeks.
Let's call it 3 weeks. Yes.
3 weeks. So now another beautiful thing I like sharing with people is that look at it. Let's do a kind of a walkthrough this account. Let's see if this account by any chance had taken any risky trade. All right. Let's look at the lot size management in the last 3 weeks. And you won't tell me in the last 3 weeks that the market has not been violent. The market has been violent in the last 3 weeks. But look at what happened. Okay. Can you see the lot size management? I have not seen. Yes. I'm saying this, I'm not trying to promote the system, but I've not seen a system like this. I've not seen a system like this. So, like I tell people, don't take my word for it. You just need to leverage and see things yourself. Like when I told you, you said, no, Mr. Choice, until I block my account too and see it, I'll believe more. In as much as I believe the testimony, but the truth is that let me witness it myself. You can see that there were some days the system took a trade on 0.05. Now, if you look at the 0.05, you can see that it makes great profit, like $10, $17, and also. So the risk, that is all. This is the end. This is the end. Have you seen anywhere that he took any trade
Wow.
that is very violent?
The risk management is just awesome. I can say
That
that.
is it. That is it. And another thing is that all our system opens trade with take profit and stop loss. Have you seen?
Yeah.
There is a take
Yes.
profit, there is a stop
And
loss.
there's a stop loss.
Yes.
Mm.
So, and I tell people, I've seen people build systems and then they don't have take profit in place, they don't have stop loss. So without, I wouldn't want to take much of your time. Let me dive into another account, all right? And also show you what couple of guys, I told these guys, listen, just give me your investor's password. Let me quickly just join and then show people what this is, okay? So permit me, I'm going to click this to show you this account. This account is actually a sent account. This guy started this account sometime last year, November. And currently, this is what this account has done this morning. All right. This account has done 646 cents. Now, why I asked, or yes, why I think the reason why I asked him to use cents was because he told me what he could afford was $500. $500. I told him our system cannot trade anything below $2,000. Now the point is we are not trying to, make persons not to feel among, but when you own your system, you know what your system can do. And over the years, I've seen that people with $100, $200, $300 are actually the people that normally brings issues, challenges, complaint to the company. So, and I don't want it because I've seen over the 7, 8 months we've gone live to see the progress of the account. Nobody has complained of a drawdown of 30% before. So I now said, okay, this system comfortably started with $2,000 and has grown this account to over $7,000 in the space of 8 months without any issues. So if you must join this system, you must have a minimum of $2,000. So people said, this particular person called me and said, no, boss, please, how can I do? I want to be part of this system. All right. And I said, except you're going to fund your accounts using the cents. And the person converted his $500 into cents. I think in the course of conversion, I think he had to even drop back $100. Let's go back to when he first started. All right. This is let me put it to 3 months ago. Okay, so please can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, so it started with 40,000 USC, which is equivalent to $400. And this date was on the 27th day of November 2023. All right. And when this person joined us, you can see that there have been series of withdrawal to the tune of 3,790, 1,200, 1,200.
Yeah.
This person just keep withdrawing the profit. Exactly. Once he sees profit on top of the account, the guy will be withdrawing the profit. And I asked him, what is the secret? He said because he realized that when he withdraw, the system will try to make up the money again and then get there. But once the profit is there, the system could have a drawdown to the tune of that profit that day. So he decided to be withdrawing. I mean, if that works for you, good and fine. But let's do a walkthrough. Okay, let me show you. You can see the deposits. Sometime I think early this year, he added some money to the account, which I asked him to take it off. All right, he withdrew it and then funded his dollar account. You can see that the profit this account has made so far, this account has made over 333,766 cents in the space of November 27th and today's date being the 5th of February. Now, look at this. The total withdrawal he has made, inclusive the money he added, is about 72,000. 72,000.
Yeah.
Now, when you multiply this, all right, when you multiply this, 33,000, did I say multiply? Yeah, when you divide this by 100, let's go back to our calculator because I always love using calculator to do things so that people can get understanding. So when you divide 33,000, 33,766.
66.26.
26. So divide this by 100. Can you see that the account that started with $400 has made over $337 in the past 3 months.
It's not up to 3 months.
It's not up to 3 months yet.
27 November to
27.
December. So January is
Yes.
not up to 3 months. It will be 3
And
months by, yes, 27th of February.
And mind you, our system don't trade during Christmas. So on the 15th of December, our system was turned down. So you see
Wow.
what the system has done. And this guy, if you go back to this guy's account, you'll be able to see that his equity is still sitting on 50,000 USD.
He's still sitting on 50,000. Honestly, Mr. Choice, I must say this is one of the most awesome Forex trading EAs I have come across. I don't believe in EAs. I don't believe in copy trading because over time in my sojourn into Forex trading, trying to study the charts, give out chart analysis, I've seen a lot. A lot of people's accounts have been blown off. People have lost their money, having full control of their funds. But with what you showed me and what I see on my own phone, this is exceptional. This is totally exceptional. So even the questions I would want to ask, looking at what we have, I mean, this saying that says only fools doubt proof. If you can see what this account has, if you can see the lot sizes, the risk management, I don't think anyone should be scared of, participating or running a hands-free trade and just making some cool, funds for themselves and still have their capital protected. But the question I have is, now we have seen the UDC account, so it is not left out for, the low income, people who start. People can start with as low as a 500 trading with a $220 subscription. If I'm not mistaken, I think they would want to hear from you. If possible, we could see, the chat. If I leave you, I know you're going to go ahead, show us. Okay, if you have, some $10,000, $20,000 account, please, you can show us as well. I think the viewers will want to see, for major accounts.
Okay, perfect. So there's a guy here. This guy is working with a brokerage firm. Okay. So this guy called in to know what the system has been doing in the past 8 months. And then I told him, you know what, I can't give you the investor's password because you are not a partner. But what I want you to do is for your accounts, I'm going to allow you have just have the accounts checked for free. You fund your account, send me the login details. I will help you connect it to the system so you can do your analysis yourself. Now, this is the confidence I love creating. I don't tell people stories. I create that confidence. So the guy funded his account. Let's look at this. Now,
Mr. Choice, please, just pause the recording.
All right. So, like I said, so this I asked him to fund his account and send it for connection. So he will be able to go through the system, how he takes trade management, and I mean, what have you. Now, if you look at this account, you can see that he funded on the 12th of January, 2024.
Okay.
He funded with $10,000. And please look at it again. This is a live account. I was expecting this guy to send me a demo account for him to use in managing the system, but he sent me a live account. And I told him, guy, are you trying to raise money from the system? He said, no, you cannot test the system using demo account. So you test the system using a live account. So between 12th and January till I got him disconnected on the, let me check the last thread. I got him disconnected on the 18th of January. All right, between 12th and and 18th of January was when I disconnected him. Am I correct? Yes, I'm correct.
So approximately 6 days, six trading days.
26. Sorry, 26th of January. I can see a trade. I disconnected him on the 26th of January. 26. I can see if you can see it here. Because I can see trade in between 24th and 25th. So I just disconnected him that period because I called him. I said, Chairman, have you been able to go through the system and see what the system has done? He said the system is incredible. He said it's incredible. So I now told him,
it's incredible indeed.
Yeah, so he has made over $415. He has not subscribed. He didn't subscribe. He didn't do anything. I just told him, listen, when you see what the system do, you can go ahead and then do your subscription. He told me, Mr. Choi, he has a larger community and he wants to bring the community because he has seen it by himself. So I had to
Wow.
disconnect him, all right, until whenever he's ready. I mean, we are always here. So there's another $10,000
Wow.
account here. There's another
Okay.
$10,000 account here. Now, this account also is an amazing account. When I said it's an amazing account, because um when we tell people, indeed, we have a system, we just don't want to tell people this because we want to tell them story. We said, come with proof of your own account, because when I show you my result, I think you may actually not really believe me. But when you get the results yourself, I mean, you stand a chance to tell the world, listen, I have witnessed it, it's true. So this guy joined our, just this morning, he has done about, what is it called? About $6 or thereabout. Now, but let's see when the system started sometime last year, November as well. All right. So last year, November, this this fellow funded with $9,998. This was on
Okay.
the 900.
9,998.
Yes. So this actually
Okay.
happened on the 7th of November, 2023. And then in between
Okay.
that 7 November and today, all right, he has made a profit of $3,184.
Wait,
3,000.
wait, wait. Can you refrain? He
Okay.
funded. Okay, please
He
refrain.
funded with $9,998, as shown in my screen. All right. Now,
Yes,
he
yes.
has
This
made a
was on
profit.
the 7th of November,
November,
2023.
yes, on the 7th of
Okay.
November 2023. And he has also he has made a withdrawal in between. I think he wanted to increase his equity. He wanted to increase his equity, because I tell people, when you are starting with $10,000, instead of you to just increase, why not you create another account and then fund that one, let that one become your savings account. You could call this one your
Exactly.
spending account, the other one your savings account. So you'll be
Your
able to
savings
see
account.
what
Okay.
the system will do over the years. Madam Susan, that reminds me, I personally, right, I have more than 5 accounts connected to this system. So I have what I use for my weekly spending. I have what I use for my monthly, what I use to take care of family, and also have what I have for other projects I have aside.
For
All right.
other
So
projects.
because
Okay.
exactly. So because I wouldn't want to touch the one I'm using for the project, for the kids and the family. So what I will do is I spend time with what I have for the weekly stuff, and I can't go beyond that, because I know every week
Mm.
this system delivers profit. Every week, I've not seen any week we close in a loss, but I've seen a couple of days that we've closed in a loss. But in a week, we'll at least we'll have $50 to go and spend every week.
I
So
can
now,
imagine.
yeah. So if you can see this account now, this account has made a total profit of $3,184. And
Wow.
also the withdrawals in this account, this person has even taken profit. The profit was about $1,430 profit from this account. But if you want to
Yeah.
do a walkthrough, if you want to do a walkthrough of this account, you will see the lot size. Even if this account is a $10,000 account, you will see the lot size that this system is using. A $10,000 account, can you see the lot size? Can you
Yeah.
see?
Very low risk management
Very
level.
low risk.
It's
And I always
yes.
like people to see that it is a live account also, all right?
It's a
It's a
live
live account,
account. You
all
can
right?
see it
So
here. It's a live
people would
account.
know that indeed, we are telling you not stories, okay? We are telling you real. So today is Monday. You can see the system has just started with about $8 up on profit. Very slow and steady. That is how our system
Hmm.
works. You can see what happens on our platform. On our platform, we decided not to. We decided not to tell people that our system has ability to do 25%, 30%, 15%. Now, the point is that there are days our system will do below 10%. So that's the reason why we
Yeah.
decided to say our system has the capacity to do between 1% to 10%, depending on your portfolio. Now, we are not going to stop the system when you make 6%. The system will keep trading. So we won't stop it, we won't pause it. So the system keeps working. The system works 247. So that means there are days you might see 20%. If that month is so good. There are days you can also see 2% if that month is so bad. But they've not been any day we have experienced loss. They've not been any day.
I can just
By God's
imagine.
special grace. So, Madam Susan, just to also give a confidence of what is going on. Let me look at what your account. I've not actually had the privilege to look at your account. So sorry, permit me
Okay.
to check your account. All
No,
right.
please
So,
go ahead. Go ahead.
all right, because I mean, I want to see, because when we discussed, you said, Mr. Choice, you want to see things yourself. And I said, go ahead. Let's see what you're doing in your own account. All right. Now, you said
Yeah,
you just want to test it first, because it is through testing you'll be able to know if you're going to lock in something very incredible. And I said, you can
that's
lock
true.
in that something incredible without you having to fear. He said, no, 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 no. Let me see it first before you can take action. And now, looking at your account right now, I think today you have done over 924 USC, which is equivalent to over $9 just this morning.
$9.
Did you know you have made $9? Did you know
I
this?
haven't seen that, but I'm really, really
So
amazed.
so here is a thing. Here is the thing. All right. You don't need to be checking your
Okay.
phone here and there, because what the system does is it goes a long way to do the work for you without you having to stress yourself. And just like you said, you want to see what USC trading can be for smaller accounts, so that when
Yeah.
you are going over to the bigger account, you also be able to tell your people, I have seen this thing, I've tested across USC and even the dollar accounts. Now, let's see when you
Mm.
started this account. You started this month, I guess. You started this
Yes,
month. I mean,
last week.
last week. Okay, last week. So
Yes, on
last
the
week,
30th of January.
oh, perfect. On the 30th of January, you funded with
Yeah.
about 90,000 USC. Am I correct?
Yeah, which is about the
90,
$902.
yeah. Yeah. So you've even withdrawn. You've withdrawn money from your account.
Of course, yes.
You
I did on
withdraw
Friday.
5,000 USC. Oh, wow. So you see, one of the most beautiful thing about the system is that you can even withdraw without anybody's knowledge.
Without asking anybody, I need to
Would
make
that, should I withdraw?
withdrawals,
Should I
you
not withdraw?
know,
No. You are liberty to do anything. I didn't know you have withdrawn. I'm
anything.
sure this was for you to test if indeed that was profit.
Of course, I had a meeting on Friday morning, so I
Okay.
didn't want to speak Greek. So I said, okay, I'm going to do this withdrawal. I use hot Forex. So I said, I'm
Okay.
going to do this withdrawal. Unfortunately, during my meeting, the money came in
Okay.
and I was like, that is it. That is the withdrawal I made from my
Mm,
trading account. I'm using
mm.
a USD, a UDC account. Is a
Yeah.
cents account. If you're funding
Yeah.
anything lower than $2,000, it's best,
Mm-hmm.
you use a UDC account for
Mm-hmm.
safety. So it
Mm-hmm.
was quite an interesting meeting I had, and it was, very visible. People could see that, Susan, this is real. So that was why I made that withdrawal.
Oh, Madam Susan, this is incredible. I just punched my calculator right now. This is over $79 in just one
Mm.
week. This is amazing. I mean,
It's not up to 1 week. In
it's
two
not up to
days.
1 week.
I
Yes,
funded
it's
on the
true.
30th. Yes, I funded on the 30th. My trade
It's
ran,
true.
started running. It picked up on 30th, 31st, first, and then second, I made a withdrawal.
Oh,
So
wow.
let's call it 3 days. It
Incredible.
wasn't up to it.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible. This is so amazing. So currently,
So viewers, please, can you just show the name so they would see that it's
okay,
actually
oh,
Susan?
okay. Oh, so this
Yeah,
is
so you
your
can see this
account, all
account
right?
is, ouch. You can see this
So
account. It's a
yeah,
live account. Susan
yeah,
Obiano John Wabiani. That's my name, and that's Hot Forex. So
yeah,
when we tell you it's a live account, it's a hands-free Forex trading, which you can
yeah,
just put your thoughts and go and sleep.
yeah.
We are not speaking Greek or barbaric. It is
Mm-mm,
real. It is
mm,
working. So if you want to make passive income for yourself, all you need to do is just look at my description, just click on the Safe Act link. We'll put you through. I'll be sending videos on how you can, register through the Safe Act, have your KYC done and all that. You do your subscription. Talking about the subscription package, please, can you just
okay,
share a screen on that? How
okay,
people can
perfect,
fund between 500 to 2,000 upwards, and the
perfect.
likes.
Okay,
Can you just
okay.
give us
So
a tip on that?
in this case, I need to use my system right now. I needed to go through my phone for you to be able to see that. So permit me to
Okay.
share my
No problem.
laptop screen here right here, so we can go through the platform together.
Okay.
Okay, please, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. So let's go to the safearc.com together.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, so welcome to the SafeArc platform. Okay, for any information about the SafeArc, feel free to go to the about to read about the SafeArc. There are questions here and answers already here, and then you have a whole lot about the platform here. So when you come to the plans and packages, all right, here in package one, the minimum deposits, the subscription here is $220, while the minimum deposit is $500. And then expected earnings in a month, we put 1 to 6% because we don't want to overpromise and
And
underdeliver.
underperform.
Yes, so we prefer the system to do what it's doing because we are not going to exert any pressure to impress anybody. This is not the time to impress anybody. This is a time for people, those people who are, I mean, housewife, I mean, to be able to earn a passive income without even going to work. I mean, you are a single mother, you are a guy working in the bank, you don't have time. I mean, you can close your eye and tie your money down without even giving anybody your money, putting it in your account, and then watch your account to do over 6% on on monthly basis. Now, in this
Wow.
$220 that is here, remember that for you to be able to leverage, connect to the EA itself, your account needs to be on a VPS, all right? Virtual private
Yeah.
server. Now, this VPS, we are doing a 1 year subscription for every member. So when you join our platform, you will leverage for 1 year. So your $220 is going to serve you for 1 year. Irrespective of the profit you are making from the $220, we are not interested in sharing into your profit. Your profit is your profit. At the end of 1 year, you renew your subscription. That is just it. So we are looking at 10 years from now. How much will you be making from the system? So when $120 goes for your subscription, and then what is going to be left in the company is $100. And inside the $100, the company has another level for those that wants to earn extra income. All right. For those that wants to earn, okay. Okay, Madam Susan, okay, you're there. Okay,
I'm
so
with you. Yes, I am.
okay,
I am.
for those that wants to earn extra passive income, all right, by a multi-level structure, we are going to pay about 70% of the $100 back to members of the community. So
Wow. About
it's just
70% back.
70%, yes, 70% of what is left. That means $70 out of the $100 is going back into compensation plan. So somebody
Wow.
is not going to look at it and now say, oh, this company is keeping money. We are not keeping any money. We are saying, let's help people. The country we are right now, most especially for those who are in Nigeria, you understand what I'm saying? We want to help people
Yeah.
earn. We want to help people earn. And then if you are in the US, in Australia, whichever country, please kindly check the disclaimer first before you leveraging. Because the truth is that we are helping life. We are not doing any other thing than to help people and trading the largest financial markets. Same thing applicable to the package two. The package two subscription is $320. All right. So for you to be part of this package two, you should be able to have a minimum deposit of $1,000. And mind you, $1,000 is not so much. Remember, where in our previous discussion, we said a minimum should be about $2,000 for our system to be able to trade. So for you to have this in your system, then that means you should convert your $1,000 into a cent account. All right, so that
Okay.
you'll be able
Okay.
to have over that is going to be 100,000 cents, and our system will comfortably, confidently trade your accounts without any risks. And by God's special grace, you will be earning between 2 to 7%, sometimes 15%, sometimes 10%, 12%. I don't have that in my control. It's how the
I
market
understand.
is. That's what the system does. Same thing
Exactly.
applicable to the package 3 and the package 4. Now, I want to talk about the package 4 in particular. Why am I curious about this? Because I see that anybody that is willing to, do a lasting investment will always go to be on the safe side. Being on the safe side, we can see that in the two accounts I've shown you previously, this account, some of them have been able to do over 20% of the account in the last 2 to 3 months. I think more than that. Okay. The other account did
No,
about
more than that.
more
More
than
than
that. Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the other account did about 3,100. That's already 30%. Over 30% of that account has been done in the
Mm.
past 3 months without
Not
any.
up to 3 months, about 2 months.
Yeah, about 2 months plus. So this is
Yeah.
a system, all right? So this 4 package is the same thing. Even if you're doubling your account in the next 12 months, it's none of our business. We're not interested in your profit sharing. And that's why we said, go ahead, use any broker of your choice. Fund your account, watch your account grow. Watch the EA does his thing. Because I don't even have time to go checking what is going on. The only thing I know when it is Friday, I said, thank God it's Friday. I just go make my withdrawal. I mean, off I'm going to do whatever I'll be doing for the week. But I mean, that is how the
Okay.
system runs. So if you also go down through the subscription process, once you click on subscribe now, let's say for instance, you click on subscribe now, all right? So it's going to take
Okay.
you to the subscription aspect of the system because I just registered someone. That's the reason why you see my name is showing here. But make sure that you have your username here, your email address, and then also fill in your details. Once you are done filling your details, when you click confirm, you will see a sponsor name. Always provide that sponsor name. That sponsor name is what will allow your registration to go through. If you don't provide the sponsor name, you cannot go further in the registration. And once you do that, confirm and move into your system. That's how it goes. So another thing, I don't know, do I log into my account for you to see what is in my account? Or
All
should
right,
I go back
please
to
go ahead. Please go
okay.
ahead.
Okay, so let me log into my back office and sorry about that. Let me go back. Let me log into my back office. Let's look at I think what error is this? Okay, I would maybe I'll just have to check my internet services. However, once this is sorted out, maybe it could be my internet, but I would have to look this out and then see what that is, and then we could do a video again to show you. So coming down here,
No problem.
we have the automated trading save act information you would like to know about the company, the business, how the EAs manage the system. And I mean, a whole lot of informations are here. And we also have what we call the one-click instant payouts to crypto accounts. So for every members of the community that is willing to build the business, the moment your referral bonus hits your wallet, once you click it, I mean, it's just like a speed of light. Your withdrawals hit your
In one
wallet
click, that's a
instantly
smart
in one click.
contract. It gets
I'm
it.
telling you,
That is
that is a smart
very
contract.
interesting.
Exactly.
Mm.
So your money is just credited to your wallet. So now, when you log into or when you become a member, you'll be asked to provide your wallet, your wallet. That is the wallet you'll be using to receive your money. So all these details you always provide it so that once your earnings comes in, you can just click and withdraw without any issues. Any other question?
Wow. Thank you. I have no other question. We've seen all the proof. Right now, what we have all wanted, people have always wanted safety. How can I, put my money here and I'm guarantee of safety, now your guarantee of safety. You can hear it from the horse's mouth that he can stand at any time to beat his chest and say his EA is one of the best in the world. So if you're a Forex trader, if you're a business fellow, if you are a caller and job person, let's say the 9 to 5 p.m. kind of person, and you want to make some extra residual income for yourself without having this fear of, oh, am I putting my fund in some sort of Ponzi scheme? Am I putting my fund in, this or that? Am I going to lose my fund? You can hear it and you can see it that you now have a platform, a system called the Safe App that you can comfortably connect your trading account to these platforms' algorithm. And then you start generating money for yourself. All you need is open an account with a brokerage firm of your choice, irrespective of where you are in the world. Choose a package, a package you have the financial capacity, to play on. If you're going to choose a package of $220, then you should be trading between a $500 to a $900. If you're going to choose a package of a $320, then you're trading between a $1,000 to a $2,000 to a $2,900. If you're going to choose a package of about $420, then you're funding with a minimum of $3,000 and above. And then if you're choosing a package of $1,120, you're funding with over a $10,000 for the big players. And for those of us who have $50,000, $100,000, you can comfortably open up to 4 accounts or 5 accounts on the highest package and have your funds generating more money for you. The $120 is for your VPS. I'm just doing a recap for your VPS to make sure that they don't work with your data. Either your data is functioning or your data is malfunctioning, or you have a network each wherever you are in the world. They are connecting you to a 1 full year subscription through a VPS, meaning it's a virtual private server. So you're having a private server to yourself where your account is going to sit on and connects to the expert advisor. So you are just hands-free going about your daily activities or your daily routine while generating money. As you can see, my personal account is there. I said I'm going to test. I want to see what it's all about before I make my decision on the number of accounts to open and then a portion or put in funds in this account. Some funds could be for my business development, another account for my personal weekly planning in the home, another account for my monthly, pursuit in the home. So you can decide on what you want to do. So Mr. Choice, thank you very much. I think this is what everybody's looking for. And to my viewers, wherever you are in the world, all you need to do is just click on the description to get the link, to open your Safe App, open a brokerage firm of your choice. I use Hot Forex. And if you want to join me in Hot Forex, my link is just at the description or in the description. You can click there. And if you have any gray area, anytime, any day, my number will be showing on the screen. All you need to do is just a WhatsApp chat. Oh, let's talk with Susan. Can I have, a little time with you? And I'll just be there to put you through on any question, any assistance you need. So thank you very much, Mr. Choice, for this wonderful opportunity. The year has just started and a lot of people are looking for what to do. People want safety. And thank you for bringing the safety, to Let's Talk with Susan so that we can, push it all out there for people to have some other means of making residual funds without running into Ponzi and firms. And for those of us who like to dash people money, I'm trading, or our office is in Dubai, our office is in UK, Turkey, name it, wherever they are. Put your money, we trade for you and give you ROI. Please don't part with your hard-earned money. Go and fund your own brokerage firm, a brokerage firm that is just by your corner, something you're comfortable with in your country, and then connect to Safe Act and let the Safe Act safely deliver profits to you. Thank you, Mr. Choice. Do you have one more word for my viewers? Do you have anything to tell them?
Yeah, Thank you, Madam Susan. It's awesome. All right. I love telling people that it's an opportunity. All right. An
Mm.
opportunity of a lifetime must be seized within the lifetime of the opportunity.
Within the
What if,
lifespan of that
yeah,
opportunity.
of that same opportunity? So we are moving all the way to in 5 years, in 10 years from now, is an opportunity. So the earlier you join the business, the better for you. Ah, that's just it. Thank you.
Hello, guys. All right, you've heard it from the horse's mouth, the developer of the expert advisor, and you heard him say the opportunity of a lifetime should be maximized or used within the lifespan of that opportunity. A lot of people have failed in forex. A lot of boats have failed. People have blown people's account. Now you've heard it all. You've seen proof, including my personal account that was founded in UDC. You've seen proof of what this expert advisor is doing. So if you want to participate in this, the choice or the ball is in your court. You can make continuous residual and passive income for yourself without throwing your funds to one Ponzi scheme or the other Ponzi scheme, or giving your funds to some set of scammers who just need your money. So you can profit with a safe act. For if you know you're interested, you can profit with a safe act. For those who are interested, all you need to do is just, if you don't have a brokerage firm, you can just click on the link in the description, of my Forex link. You can just click, in my description to click on the Forex link to open an account with Hot Forex. Is a premium, brokerage firm, well regulated. And if you have your choice of brokerage firm, please go ahead, fund your account, and then click on the Safe Act link, Green Ways, Safe Act link, and then just register. If you're going directly to the website, just in the sponsor name, just click Green Ways. And if you want to, join us in our WhatsApp chat, just send a chat on the number showing on your screen, and that is all. That is all. Whatever questions you have, gray areas, we are here for you. All right, so stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because when it comes to information about the economy, politics, entertainment, gossip, money making information, you would always be the first to get the notification. Bye for now and see you in my next video.